Hello everyone, welcome to the first lesson in the course. So in this course you will learn how to create YouTube thumbnails for your videos in Canva. This is a course where you do not need a premium account in Canva. So even if you have a free account like myself, you can follow this course and learn. So the first step is to create a new design. We'll start from a fresh design, but before that let me go to the website. So here you have the list of projects that you have worked. Here you can save your templates. Shared with you means if any of your friends made a design, they can share the design with you. And here you have different templates for Canva, for business, for education. You all can check all this, but to start with, we'll go on and create a design. Just click on create a design, and here you will see 1280 by 720 pixels. Click on YouTube thumbnail. When you click on YouTube thumbnail, you will see that you will get an interface something like this. The first thing is to rename your file, otherwise you will mix up your files. So here I will write YouTube thumbnail tutorial course. Okay, so this is my file name. Now I have a blank canvas. Note that the dimension of this canvas is 1280 by 720. So let me add a gradient. Now you have seen in popular YouTube channels or even in catchy thumbnails, they use gradients and colors. So if you type gradient, you will see that in Canva you have a lot of gradients and colors which you can use in your design. So let's say I want to use this blue design. So click on the blue icon and that image will pop up in your canvas. You can drag the corner pins and resize. So if you want to make this small, maybe one at the bottom and one at the above, so you can click once again and you can drag the sides to change the size. You can right click and click on delete to delete the shapes. So for now on, I want to make this full screen, so I'll drag this and now we have a nice gradient color. You can always click on the image and click on edit image. In many of the cases you can change the contrast, brightness, saturation, etc. So I'll just increase the brightness to make it lighter. Now so just click on text and click on heading. Now this will pop up. Now if you place your mouse close to the box, you can drag this. Note that all the settings and features which I'm using in my desktop using keyboard and mouse, you can do all this using the Canva app also. So whenever you are using on your phone, the settings are same. You just need to drag with your finger and these options should pop up when you click on the text. So do not worry if you are using on your phone or your iPad, the system is more or less same. So okay, now we want to change the heading. So let me make the theme for top 5 tips on yoga. So I'll write top 5. Now I want to modify the text. So here you can change the font. So I'll click on open source semi bold. Now I'll increase the font, or you can click here and type in directly. You can also make this bold. Just select and click on bold, and now we'll go to effects and see what are the different effects we can put in the text. Currently it is set it to none. You can also add a shadow. Now this is very useful if you decrease the transparency, but let me just change the color, then you will understand what I mean. So when I change the color, you see as I decrease the transparency, the effect got changed. Now I will add a little bit of blur, and I'll put the angle on this side, and offset means how distance it is, so I'll just make it here. So this is how you can add shadows. Note that if you want to change the color, you can also do that, but for now I'll just select something else. Maybe I'll select red, and then I'll go on to effects, and then in the shadow I'll change the shadow color to black. Okay, so I'll add a little bit of blur, direction at the bottom. Okay, so now you can see that I have a nice text with a sharp shadow. It looks really nice, right? Now let me add an image. So in the elements you can search for, let's say, yoga. I don't know if there is any image of yoga. Yeah, I do have an image of yoga. Just click on it and you see that an image will pop up. These are free, you can add it on your thumbnail. Here you have top 5. Note that if you want to write the text, you can always copy and right click and paste. So your text will be copied, and just double click and you can write yoga pose. You can drag this to make it in a single line, and you can also change the color. So you can change it to blue, and maybe if you go to effects, you can choose some other effect, maybe something like this, and you can change the background to white. You can change the roundness, as you can see, and also the spread. So you can move the top 5 to here, top 5 yoga pose. And let's say I want to add something else. You can add neon glow, or I'll just add workout theme. Just click on workout, and here for adults, and just click on the box on the font and change the font size to something smaller. And you can also justify the alignment to left if you're if you misplace something, you can always click on the undo to undo the effect, and just drag and put it aligned. Now I don't like the green in the blue background, so I want to change the green to yellow, and I want to change the background to black. So now I have a thumbnail which is like this. I'll increase the image. Note that if you don't like the background, just select the background and right click and click on delete, and the background will be deleted. Again, if you go to elements, and let's say you want to add graphics, maybe a mat, you can do that, something like this. But let's say you want the mat to come up the yoga pose. So what to do? Just right click and click on bring to front. When you click on bring to front, it will come above the text. Now let's say I want to put my lady a verb, so I'll just click on bring to front, and now the mat is at the back. So I can drag this mat here, and I'll just right click yoga pose and click to bring to front. Now I have my mat at the back of the image, right? So this is how you can change the position, text, anything on Canva. It is very easy. So go on to elements, and here type graphics our graphic, and you will see few nice graphic in your Canva page. So you can just drag maybe this line, I want to put it in the bag, or maybe a block, something like this. Now right click, send to back, and click on this transparency and reduce the transparency to something like this. Also, you can select the lines. Let me select this heart rate kind of thing, put it here, maybe increase the size. I'll increase the transparency to this. Maybe I don't like the lines, so I'll just right click, click on delete. And of course, if you want to change the image, you can do that. Now here you can also type background, and you have nice backgrounds such as images and other patterns which you can use for your thumbnails. So here I have a brick, but it's for the pro subscription. So let me just select few of the free. I'll just select this white image, right click, send to back, so it will be back in the design, and I'll make it the full screen. So now you can see that we have a nice thumbnail with a nice paper textured background. So this is one type of thumbnail that you can use. There are some other techniques also. For example, if I write paper and in the paper I want to show you an example, so let me find it. So if I select this one and if I rotate it, so let me just click here to duplicate the page, so that I don't want to change the settings. And here I'll delete this image, delete this, select the image here, select this and delete. I'll delete this again. Maybe I will increase this size a bit, remove the clip, make it a bit bigger, maybe a bit bigger. Okay, I think now it's fine. So what you can do is you can also move all this to the sides. So one thing you can do, just right click, click on group. So now let's say you are, let me just undo, I think I made a mistake. Yeah, so let me just select these three. So click on one of the text and press shift in your keyboard and click on the three text. Now the three of the text will be selected. Now you can move all of them together. Now right click, click on group. So this will behave like a single unit. If I click outside, I will select this and you see that all of them will move together. If I click here, if I click here, and let's say I want to ungroup, and right click, click on ungroup, then you can select each one of them and move to the side if you want to. If you have a text box bigger, you can either select the left and right alignment, or you can make this smaller, whatever is handy to you. I want to delete this. Now in many of the thumbnail you see that on one side there is a text and on the other side there is an image of something. So here I'll write face. So this is just a sample image. Let me use this image. So I'll just put it here and click on send it to back. So now you see that we have a nice effect where we have an image and there is a paper like texture, and we have the text which is on this side. You can always change the font. So decent fonts are always good. So this is how you create nice thumbnails for YouTube, and these are also very handy to watch. So if you click on the grid view, you see how it looks when the thumbnail is small. Note that whenever if it is small, you can even read the text. So there's a high chance that people will click on your video and watch. That is the whole purpose of a good YouTube thumbnail, that is people should find it interesting and they should click on so that they watch. We will discuss another tutorial for a different kind of thumbnails where we put an object, we put an arrow, and then we try to explain what is this, something like that. So let's see how we can do that. So at first I will add a text. You can add a simple heading and I'll just drag it here. So maybe I'll write how to study follow this trick, right? And here I'll just keep it left aligned. Just select this. So now the text is left aligned, and here you can select the uppercase, so all the text will be in uppercase. You can just drag it to make the font a bit bigger. Now in the elements, just click on cross and then search arrow. Now in the arrow, you will see an arrow here. Just click on it and click on edit image. Okay, so this image does not provide editing feature, but you can click on this color. Keeping the image selected, click on color and then click on red. So now you can see that the arrow, you have a nice arrow. So now just rotate it, maybe make it a bit smaller, right? And now I'll just click on upload and just put one of the image from my work, and I'll put it here. By the way, you can upload your own media from your computer and it will be saved in Canva. You can use it for your later work. So I'll go to element once again and maybe study. So I'll just write here study. I'll put any of the image related to study. Maybe I'll just add a book, make it bigger, put it here and click on the book, go on to transparency and maybe make it a little bit fainter, and you can even select this small girl here, and even this transparency we can make it smaller so that the text, arrow and the image are visible. Now go on to text, click on effects and you can put a shadow. So I'll put the shadow color to maybe yellow or red, purple. I'll just select yellow and a little bit of blur. So now you have a very simple looking thumbnail. I'll just make it smaller so now you can see. So this is the thumbnail that we made, how to study follow this trick. So this is one of the easy way you can do that, and always these are saved in your Canva, so you can change the text, change the image and make new thumbnails. It's very easy and you can easily follow. Hello everyone, this is another example where you can create a thumbnail for podcast, that is for live podcast or similar videos. So I'll just create a new file to show how you can create these. I'll just create a new design, and in the white background itself I'll search in the elements circle. And in the circle there are many different circles here, so I'll just click this, put it here. I'll click it once again and I will place it here. You see there are small lines to show that these are aligned. Now you need to put the image, so I'll just show you a sample image. So I have a image of a person, that is me. So I'll just place it here. Maybe I'll just place a hypothetical person here because I don't have any other image right now. So okay, so let's say 2% will be there in the podcast, so you can create 2 images like this, and here click on rec. Either you can use rec or live. You can use this logo to show that this will be presented live. Maybe here, click here, make this small, and you can also use this to make it more catchy somewhere in the corner. And then in the text just scroll down to find some good text for. So this is nice one. I'll just click and drag it to the bottom. I don't need this, so I'll click on ungroup, and here we'll write live webinar on maybe Photoshop. I'll just make this a bit bigger. I'll make this a bit bigger. Maybe in the effects I can add a background and make this yellow and just center align this. Yeah, now it looks nice. So as you can see, it just took like 2 to 3 minutes or even less. You don't need any skill. If you just watch this video, I think this would be good to go. And for background, you don't have to worry anything. Just type in here background. Remember to type in the elements, and in the background, let's say I want to use this image, just click on it. Don't worry, place it here and right click in the image, click on send to back, and now you have a nice background with the image. Now go on to share. In the share, click on download. It will show 1280 by 720. That is enough for YouTube thumbnail, and click on download and the file will be downloaded. So this is a very handy tool to create thumbnail for live sessions, webinars and all those things. I hope that this is useful. Do try your own design and you can share the design so that the other students who have enrolled in this course can also see your design and get inspiration. So thanks for watching and have a nice day ahead. So let me search maybe a popular YouTuber or something. So let me search, let's say any popular channel. Let me search Canva. Okay, so here you can see, if you see this thumbnail, what he have done is he have rotated the text to some angles, and then he have added a border or a shadow with black text, right? And he have used his own image as a PNG. These are the premium feature in Canva, but you can also upload your own PNG and then put a border, right? So you can do that. And if you see this thumbnail, this is also easy. You just need your image, get your background removed if you're using Canva free, and then put your image at the corner along with the border. You can get the social media icons and then just write the normal text in the side. And as I show you, just make this for beginners with yellow background, right? So all these thumbnails can be easily made in Canva. All of them can be made in Canva. I don't see any thumbnail which cannot be made in Canva. Even this thumbnail you can easily made in Canva. You just need the Canva logo and maybe a can or something in the side, and then your image on the other half. So this is very handy, and I think you are now an expert in Canva. I purposely made the lessons short so that you can learn it yourself how to make thumbnails, right? So this will be helpful for you to make social media content in Canva. Let me know if you face any doubt. I'll be there to help you. If you have any idea, I'll be there to help you. So